So let's go and see which one's the faster one between both. Okay, there we go. All the apps are cleared out in the background, so let's get into it. Let's do Play Store. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so of course it's not going to work on here, so let's go and hop out of both of these. Let's go and get in their cameras. 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's go and take a photo. So we did have the night mode activation here, which is honestly a better feature. Let's go and open up those photos. And kind of roughly around the same thing. It's funny how much the UI is still so similar on so many versions of Android that have been like released between them. Well, let's go and get into some of these third-party apps now. That was kind of quick. So we can try something like, we can try Fruit Ninja. That might be the first one. And clearly, of course, I don't have it here. Let's go and try Temple Run 2, 3, 2, 1. I don't know why I'm now getting these two pop-ups on both these devices, but they were still loading up in the background. Funny enough, the S9 Plus is probably going to get into it faster. This could be because of a lot of different things. It's an older phone, older application on it probably, but that was very interesting. Let's go and hop out of these two. So we can get into another one. Let's get into something like Snake versus Blocks, 3, 2, 1. I don't know why these pop-ups have to keep coming up. And the S23 Plus was faster, but the S9 Plus was kind of right behind it, which is kind of funny. Getting into this game, pretty decent game on both. I mean, it doesn't seem like it's slowing down on either one. It's a pretty, lightweight game. Let's get into another application. Let's go and try something like, we have a lot of apps. Let's try Netflix, 3, 2, 1. Okay, of course, we have two different pop-ups on both as well. Let's go into another one. Let's try Facebook, 3, 2, 1. So I don't know what's going on with all these pop-ups right now all of a sudden. Usually it's not having those many pop-ups, but it is what it is. Let's go into another application. Let's try something like Stack, 3, and of course I don't have it. Let's try something like the original Temple Run, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so this one might be a little bit easier to kind of tell which one's faster. And funny enough, I think the S9 Plus, I mean, they were almost identical. The S23 Plus was slightly ahead, but it was almost neck and neck between them too, which is actually pretty crazy. Let's get into another one. Let's try something like Thank You, 3, 2, 1. Okay, the S23 Plus has been in it for a little bit of time, and the S9 Plus was a little bit behind it. So, and definitely I think when it comes down to these two apps, or these two devices, the S23 Plus is going to be the faster, more optimized one. There were some times where the S9 Plus seemed to be faster, but again, that's usually, I mean, that could be due to a lot of different things out there. I wouldn't necessarily classify that as the S9 Plus being substantially faster. It just so happens that the S23 Plus, maybe the S9 Plus had an older version of that application. So that kind of covers it up there. Now in the cameras department, it's kind of an interesting thing too. So between both phones, the S23 Plus had a triple camera setup. So we have, a wide, ultra wide, and tele.